Hey guys, Putty here, and welcome back for another episode of Por la Noche Enfrentamiento. My name is still Putty, it hasn't changed in those 2 seconds. And we are going to book in our main event of the evening, Nicolas Lopez versus Jorge? Yes, there's clearly an R in there that I've made just so I can roll my tongue. Yeah, well, there's no need to keep this under spoiler tags. That it is Mr. Lucha 3. That's been blindingly obvious from the start. I think you'll find that is definitely enough selling to go like 25 minutes. So we're totally going that. I have experimented, not since I last recorded, but this is all one recording session from around the start of the Hunt for Gold arc. So I took a month off between the 2 arcs. So not between. When this recording session started, if you've been watching in order. So before that recording session, I've been playing with a certain Japanese company. I won't spoil what it is. Not spoil, but I won't say what it is because I'm playing it potentially to actually play it as a series one day. So I won't tell you which one it is. But I've been playing as that company, and I've had the joy of experimenting with match lengths during that save. Because obviously you expect to go pretty long in Japanese feds, but the selling kind of isn't there. So I've been looking at where the sweet spots are. Often enough, honestly, 16-minute matches can go just fine, even with the cap of not being able to, even with the cap of being too short. 16-minute matches usually get great grades no matter what, because there's just enough selling and psych to go around in 16 minutes. Often you need at least B psych to go past 20. Not psych, sorry. At least B selling. I haven't had this problem with psych in that Japanese save, because obviously psychology is a big deal in Japan. But yeah, how's Nicolas Lopez's selling going these days? It's alright. His psych should be able to carry it to 25 too, and we're also regional fed, so not expecting too bad of penalties for this one. So who's going to win? Of course, it's Jose Prieto. It's his redemption. Going to open, called, slow build, decisive. Jose Prieto beats Nicolas Lopez, proves that he is indeed strong enough to champion the heroes of OLLIE, and that's really that. And there you go. And we will have 2 things. First of all, is Evil saying to Tirador Alpha, "You will pay for beating me up. You will pay for laying your filthy hands on my body." 2 weeks ago. Next week we'll have a non-title match, and I will make you pay, Tirador Alpha. Big match next week. Evil versus Tirador Alpha. Tirador will get a chance to prove that he is title worthy in that one. And we will also have Jose and Nicolas. After the match, Nicolas Lopez shakes and raises Jose Prieto's hand. To a major success for him. There we go. That's the story threads for this episode, and some other stuff we'll do on the show. Pesa de Higa and Tierra Dios can take on Evil Intent, and again we will do storytelling, because the story, as always, is that they really hate those demons. And it's OLLIE's best story, really, is how much they hate the demons. Who are they? Everyone. Everyone hates the demons. Don't you hate the demons? Finalizando can take on the dragon. Oh, look, it's the Dragon God of Death versus the Dragon God of America. Believe we've done this before. We have. It didn't do well. I expect it to do better this time. I hope it'll do better this time. I think actually that time we had to protect the Dragon God of America, because that was back when Finalizando was still a nobody. Alright, let's get this show rolling. We are in front of 5,000 people. Evil opens the show saying, "Tirador Alpha, you will pay next week." It'll be Evil versus Tirador Alpha. You will pay, and Evil says Tirador Alpha will pay for embarrassing Evil 2 weeks ago. Onwards to the opening match, which gets, better than last time. 69C+, flippy shit match. Finalizando defeats Dragon Americano, and Dragon Americano gets a broken toe. Oh well. Oopsie. A 74B-, which is really good given who is involved in this. Pesadilla Higa and Tierra Dios defeat Evil Intent. And then in the main event of the evening, it's an 80B. Okay. Okay. Oh, of course, it's technical versus technical. Alright, cool. And also Jose was off his game a little bit. So, yeah, because you only get, by the way, you don't always get penalized for inconsistency, by the way. It's not like a constant, oh, both of them. I think, I might be wrong on this, but I think this penalty only comes up, like, every now and then. It's when their inconsistency is hit. It's not like if you have a certain amount of inconsistency, you don't get the penalty. It's if you have a certain amount of inconsistency, of consistency, you're less likely to have the penalty. So this is pretty good, though. This is pretty good. 2 falls to 1. Jose Prieto, third strike, wins the match, and proves that he is a worthy competitor. And then 87B plus, Nicolas Lopez raises Jose Prieto's hand after the match. 80B of the show increased our pop in 4 regions. We also got booked in for next week. Evil versus Tirador Alpha. And, yeah. I've got everything sorted for next week. Yep, I know what we're doing. The story from here on out is pretty non-stop. Like, I'm looking at, there were some weeks where we only had like 1 angle or even 0 angles. But I'm looking at what we got left, and it is indeed looking like a hectic schedule for story stuff. Broken friggin' neck. And then we have the broken toe, which he's working through, and it'll be fixed by the next time we have a show anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, check out the rest of the series, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time for another episode of Por la Noche Enfrentamiento, where we have Evil versus Tirador Alpha. Non-title match. Also, now that Jose has been picked as the Heroes of OLLIE's champion, will he get a title shot? What is the number 1 contendership situation looking like? Will Phoenix 1, Old Man Phoenix, answer our questions? Find out next time on the next exciting episode of... Obviously, Lucha Libre is excellent. Adios, amigos!